Now I would like to show a short video tutorial used for watershed delineation and watershed extraction. This video is by using the watershed extraction by using GIS software. First of all, opening the GIS software and then clicking the add button. Adding the folder for containing the watershed characteristics of a certain area, like for example it watershed, then opening it watershed and then zoom to a certain region and a certain line and clicking the zooming button of a selected region, and the selected region is, for example, around here. This area is located in the northern parts of Caribbean Islands, named as Georgia Mountainous Watershed Range, and then opening the attribute tables of this feature. And take for example, this region is the extracted watershed is located around here, and clicking on here and identify the characteristics. This basin code containing 4C23 and the overall region is around 1006 square kilometer. Basin code is 132 and basin name is Abai, and the basin number is 13. So my task is doing or selecting these parts of the watershed area from the whole watershed region, and again clicking on here and identified as a basin code is 4C23. So go to the attribute table and opening 4C23 and finding from here is 4C23 in Upper Basin. So from here finding also 4C23. 4C23 is around here. 4C23 27. Okay, 4C23 is here. Now selecting 4C23 and clearing this one. So 4C23 is around here, and this is a sided layer, the northern parts of Ethiopia, especially in the Georgia Mountainous watershed. So extract this watershed region from the whole Georgia Mountainous watershed. So right click and data, export this data. So okay, on the containing folder is Walalin export outputs 10 shape file lineal. Okay. Yes. So removing this one, this is the extracted watershed area from the whole parts of the watershed region. So zooming to a certain layer, and next I would like to add the major tributaries and subbasins. So clicking, opening the folder for containing the subbasin and certain tributaries. So opening, like for example, UTM rivers, and clearing also this one for the sake of seeing whether or not the parts of the tributary is okay. This is the main rivers. So clearing this one, and finally I would like to go to the georeference or geoprocessing, excuse me, clicking on the clip button. Then the input feature is okay, excuse me, first of all adding the UTM reverse, then go to the geoprocessing, click on the clip feature, so add the UTM reverse, then the clip feature would be export output 10, export output 10 could be click, and finally clicking the OK button. The clipping process is going on. Okay, wait a certain minute. Okay, now the clipping process is completed. The clipping name is UTM reverse clip 7, can be named as clipped watershed. Okay, now untick the remaining button, like for example export output 10, unclick, and UTM reverse also unclick. Then this is the clipped watershed, and also clicking the export output or the watershed. So the watershed extraction processes look like this. This is commonly used for when the watershed basin or the watershed name cannot easily identified. So during this time, we could have used these types of process in order to identify the watershed characters or the watershed components of a certain region from a certain river basin. This is doing, for example, for Abai River Basin. Thank you for all, or thank you for giving your attention. Finally, don't forget about like, share, and subscribe this video. Thank you.